I'm Bob Mills, standing here with Orlando Solar Bears head coach Vince Williams. Coach, big series coming up this weekend against the Greenville Road Warriors here at the Amway Center, a team that the Solar Bears found some success against for the start of this season. Tough game for the last outing, though, for Orlando. Fortunately, a week ago out there in Florida, 3-0 final score. I thought the Solar Bears missed a lot of close chances, though, in that game. Easily could have seen that game 2-2 in the third period.
Yeah, I don't think our effort was there. Obviously, we had a hard time capitalizing on some grade A chances, but from a structure standpoint, that was probably one of our better 60-minute efforts of the year so far, especially after the last few games. We wanted to make sure we got back to the structure and playing the right way. It's human nature sometimes for your structure to stray a little bit when you're forcing things, and that was something off last Friday that we wanted to reel in, was some of the habits and the circling, the stick checking. So we wanted to make sure that that we were going to play a well-structured game and play the right way and not cheat and build off it. So and even more importantly, we needed this week to get to practice, to continue teaching and to work on the things that we need to work on to lead into this weekend.
The Solar Bears have certainly had a lot of changes to their lineup over the last few days as well. Carson McMillan comes in, brings NHL experience. Maxime Claremont, we remember him, of course, from last year. A couple of Toronto prospects coming this direction as well. How does that change the makeup of this team with so many new faces coming into the lineup?
Well, that's just it. I mean, I think, obviously Carson brings a veteran presence. I mean, you can already see he's a very smart player. Certainly a guy that can play center, can play wing, can play net front on the power play, good on draws. Brady Vale is another kid who, he's a young kid. It's his first year pro. We got to see him this week. You can see that there is upside there, good speed. And, Max, I mean, we know that the schedule coming up here, we have to have two goalies. And with Sparks still, nursing the, lower body injury, we want to make sure that we put ourselves in a position that we have guys that are able to, not overextend anybody. So, we're pretty familiar with Max from last year and in this league. And, adds a little bit of stability in our net at this point. And like I said, with everything coming up in the schedule, I mean, we just have to get guys acclimated. And again, it goes back to that, to having a good week of practice, that we're able to get guys, get some line combinations, see what fit here, and then build off it.
Solar Bears had success against Greenville in the last times the two teams met to kick off the season here for Orlando. What does the team need to do to get back to playing that style of hockey against Greenville this weekend? Well,
they're very structured. They do a good job, clogging the neutral zone. Certainly in the D zone, collapsing well. We have to be an inside team, and we have to be better at protecting our own net and being inside on our own end, and also in the offensive zone. I mean, it stems from, we want to be able to create chances, but we need better net presence. We have to be an inside team and outwork teams inside, and that's something that we have to, in all levels, whether it's special teams, but we have to be harder to play against in those areas.
All right, Coach, appreciate you joining us. I'm Bob Mills with the head coach of the Orlando Solar Bears, Vince Williams, right here on your Orlando Solar Bears Hockey Network.